È come deve dire, chi dirà, e chiamerà butterfly dalla lontana. Io senza dar risposta me ne sarò nascosta e un po' per un cielo e poi per non morire nel primo incontro.
That's
Oh, that's nice.
It was.
Neighbors are
Beautiful.
beating her.
She's
It's
singing.
not the same. The voice.
She's singing. I hear him coming on the ship, and I see a little figure, which is him, but I'm not going to let him see me. I'm going to hide, and then he's going to come, and when he comes, he's going to sing, I see my butterfly, oh my butterfly. But he doesn't get off the ship. He comes off with an American girl. She sees the American girls. She sees the American girls. And he says, who's that? Who's that? So her servant, oh, it's nobody, it's just a person passing, somebody. She didn't want her to know, but the servant knew who the girl was. She knew that he had gone to America and married the American girl. Or, pretty
He was a
big
bigamist
cat.
then. He married 2 people.
Yeah.
He was a bigamist. He married 2 people.
Well, actually, the Japanese had shunned her because she was 15 and she married an American, and they go, they shunned her, go, go, go. And she says, no, you should see the love scene, it was beautiful. Well, the love scene was gorgeous. And they're in this room, on a stage, it's beautiful. Well, all sparkling stars in the trees and birds, whispering, and he starts singing to her. Then he picks her up, and when it's all done, he picks her up, and he brings her into the bedroom. But you don't see the bedroom. And that's where everything happened. Because the next time you see it, there's a little boy, 3 years later. It's beautiful.
So she kills herself after she
No,
sees him with
at
the
the
girl,
very end,
with the American girl.
she blindfolds her little boy. She puts a blindfold around him. She gives him the flag, and he's waving the flag, but he doesn't know why the blindfold was on. But he's like, and she goes behind a curtain, the things that you fold,
Right.
and she says, "Better to die with honor than to live with shame." Boom! Then she stabs herself, and you see her hand go on the curtain, and her hand's going down slower, and then boom, down she falls. You don't see her, but then the curtain opens, because the maid comes, grabs the baby, and takes him off the stage. She wants the baby to see her like that. And he runs, because he got there just 2 minutes late, or 1 minute. He runs over, and he's screaming, "Pinkerton!" No, "Butterfly, butterfly," and he's crying. Then the curtain closed. Man, that's the end of the opera.
So why did he care if she died if he was with another woman?
She died what?
Why did the American guy was the one that was crying at the end?
Well, I don't think it was real love. I don't know that, because she was only 15.
Oh.
That's how old Butterfly was supposed to be. That's what Puccini made Butterfly. In real life, she was 15. Puccini really liked her very much. He made the opera on her, yeah. And the other one was beautiful too, Tosca.
Yeah.
You ever see an opera?
No.
You'd love it.
Yeah.
But like old Savvy, first you gotta read the story about it.
Right, but how is it? What is it like if you
First
go
you
and
gotta
you
read
don't
the
know
story, yeah. And then listen to it. Now, I think at the Lincoln Center, I think they have the English
Subtitles,
words
yeah.
underneath, yeah. But it's, you want to watch them singing and
You don't know.
reading the English words and watching them sing, it doesn't coincide, not for me anyway.
Yeah.
I want to watch them acting but it sort of takes it away when you see those words underneath. That's beautiful. Oh, they're all beautiful, and they're all tragic. They all
I
end
know
tragically.
why.
They all end tragically. Everybody dies. In Tosca, she she falls in love with this guy, and he falls in love with her. But there's another man that comes along, and he's a big, rough guy, and he made a pact with her. He says, if you give yourself to me, I will not hurt your lover. She said, okay. So he goes one night, and she's standing, she looks beautiful, and he goes over to her, and he's trying to hug her. In the meantime, she backs up against the table, and on the table was a knife.
Uh-oh.
And as he's hugging her, she backs up, and she's holding him, and he's singing to her, and before she goes, boom, right in his back. He falls down dead. And he says, she said, because of you, the whole room trembled. She puts candles there, the farm. Terrific scenes, really. You would love it if you like opera. I wish my voice was good. I would have done it. I really do. I wish I lost it.
Connie.
Oh! Molto grazie!
Mwah.
Ti amo.
Lo pongo